Hey, Gemini, welcome to your messages for July. So these will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July or approximately July. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And we will start with opening messages, and then we will go through the messages week by week. So, 4 weeks, the time periods are obviously approximate. And I will timestamp them so that at any point during the month, if you want to go back to a particular week or section, you can easily do that without trying to figure it out yourself. So you had a bunch of cards just jump out here for the opening message. And I do want to thank you for joining me here at my channel, High Priestess Influence. I appreciate all of your love and support, my dear Gemini friends. And now we will take a look at your overall message. You have quite a few cards here for your opening message. And it may be that some of these messages apply to some of you and others apply to others. So again, take only what resonates with you, what seems meaningful for you. And also, since these energies aren't etched in stone, I encourage you to take anything that you would like to resonate with you. If you're watching this in advance of the month or a particular week, take the energies that are desirable and leave the rest behind. Okay, so let's take a look here. I mean, this is amazing, beautiful energy. The 9 of Cups. This can often mean wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. At the very least, it is pure and utter satisfaction. So, I'm feeling for some of you, this may be the theme of the month for you. It's almost as though you are just going to, I'm feeling a sense of lightheartedness where you're finding joy and things to appreciate wherever you go. And Gemini, that is a really, really positive way to go through life. When you go through life looking for things to appreciate, you vibrate at such a high level, and it's so easy to keep that positive momentum going. And with your vibration being that high on a steady basis, you attract more and more of what you desire to you. Desirable experiences, desirable people. Wow, I love this energy. Wow, take that and run with it, Gemini. So now some of you, I'm feeling as though some of you are entering into or have recently entered into a new partnership of sorts. Definitely feeling for some of you a new love relationship, even marriage. But I feel like some of you have made a new friend or some new friends. But I'm feeling like a really meaningful relationship, a new, fresh, meaningful relationship, either has recently begun or is about to begin, but I'm feeling a deepening of a relationship. So whether you've recently started a new relationship or gotten engaged or married, or whether you've met a new friend, even if it's a virtual friend, I'm feeling a deepening of a relationship, a development of like a long-lasting, long-term relationship, a deep friendship. I feel like you understand each other, you're aligned with each other, you see things the same way. And, whether it's romantic love or it's friendship love, I feel a deep love and respect. That's what I feel, a deep respect for the other person, and a friendship or relationship that is growing and deepening and becoming more familiar, more intimate than it even has been. Okay, for some of you, it's time to slow down. It's time to slow down, relax, take a breath. Some of you have been working really hard, moving at high speeds. There's like an expression or something that came to mind, but it came and went. Like some of you are just running around, racing around, getting a lot done, working really hard, like a chicken with your head cut off kind of thing, energy all over the place. And you need to slow down. You need to slow it down. Now, I'm not saying you're necessarily physically running all over the place, but I'm feeling like maybe your attention, you're working on this, you're working on that, you've got this obligation here, you've got that obligation here, you might be looking out for other people. I just feel like there has been a mixed bag, or for some of you, you're in the process of, or there's going to be like a mixed bag of energies here, and you just kind of need to slow down, relax, and take some time for yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. Take time for yourself. You don't have to be in charge of everything. In fact, this is the 8 of Wands. So the 8 is the number of power, and I'm feeling like this is a time for you to relinquish your power. Relax, let it go. Let it go. Let someone else do the work for once. Whatever it is, take some time to yourself and relax. So here we have the 4 of Cups reversed. So I'm really feeling here that there are options for you that you're not allowing in. And so the people I'm talking to with this card might not even recognize themselves because I feel like you don't know it. But my dear Gemini, the way in which you are not letting these options in, these offers, I feel like there are things, okay, let me back up a little bit. I feel like there are things ready to manifest for you, and you're blocking them, you're holding them off, you're keeping them at bay because of your vibration. Like you don't believe in them. I feel like there are things that could move you forward. And this is the number 4, the number of stability. I feel like there are things that could provide you the stability that you're looking for, give you the foundation that you're looking for. I just got the expression like give you a home, or maybe like a home base. I'm not sure, but there are possibilities out there in the vibrational world that you're not allowing to show up in the physical world, in physical manifestation, because of your lack of belief in it. It's your attitude toward it. You don't believe that things can go your way, that things can get better for you. You feel kind of stuck, but it's your energy that is stuck. It's time to raise the vibration and know that you have the power of creation. Everything starts with your vibration. And where does your vibration come from? Your emotions, your attitude. Where do your emotions and attitude come from? The things that you think about and focus on and talk about. So you need to start with start with changing your focus, your thoughts, the things you talk about, the conversations you engage in, so that and change those to things that are desirable, things that interest you in a positive way, things that make you feel good, things that uplift you, things that bring you joy. You need to change your focus so that your attitude and your emotion can improve, so that your vibration can improve, so you can attract better quality experiences and people to you, so that you can allow these options and offers to manifest into your experience. And so you can kind of move forward. with the Five of Wands reversed here. Yeah, I'm feeling that this is a similar energy to the Four of Cups reversed, in that it's like all in your head. It's like you're at war. Your thoughts are at war with each other, and it's kind of like negative self-talk. Well, it's not even negative self-talk. It is some of that, but it's not only that. It's a mixture. It's like your mind is fighting with itself. Okay, let me try to clarify this as briefly as I can. Okay. Most of us are experiencing this Five of Wands reversed, right? And the reason is, or what I'm feeling in this case, what I feel with the Five of Wands reversed. I mean, it's not always this, but this is what I feel now, is that we all do this. We tend to focus on what is right in front of our faces, right? This happened, this is how I'm living right now, this is how, and our vibration just fluctuates from, I feel good, I feel bad, our moods, our attitudes, I'm happy, I'm sad, oh, this is good, I don't like that. And we fluctuate so much as we focus on what is in our experience, that we get stuck and things don't change. So what I'm feeling here for you people with the Five of Wands, your guidance is to be deliberate in your thinking. This is like a mixture, a muddled vibration of positive, negative, which really just kind of makes things stay the way they are. You want to be more deliberate. Focus on the things that make you happy and bring you joy, to raise that vibration so that you can get out of this mixed bag of vibration, emotion, thinking. Okay, so those are your opening messages. They will not resonate with everyone. So again, take any messages that you think resonate with you. It's possible they all do. It's possible none of them do. But we're going to move on now to get messages for week 1 of July, or whenever you're viewing this. Okay, Gemini, let's see what messages we have for week 1. Oh, that sounded like a lot of cards, but it's just one. Okay, we have the Moon. Actually, I should have left your other cards out here so if you want to refer back to them, or even if I want to refer back to them. So you know what? Let me just put these off. Let me put these off to the side. I'll move this over, and I'll put these other cards out here. Try to remember what order they were in. Yeah, this is it. Okay, in case, we can't really see all of them. In case we want to refer back to them at all, we may or may not. It may or may not come up, but okay. So only one card jumped out for you, the Moon. Okay, so I'm feeling here that you're beginning to gain some clarity about something. Now, again, general message, only one card jumped out. It will vary for each of you, but I'm sensing for some of you, this is on a spiritual level. You're gaining some clarity about how you be in the world, how you exist in the world. And I'm feeling that some of you have been kind of like just going about your life, not at all tending to your vibration, not at all considering the power that you actually have, not knowing it, not recognizing it. But now it's starting to dawn on you. The path is beginning to clear up, open up. You're beginning to see the light, right? Because this Moon energy, right? The Moon doesn't light the path as clearly as the sun. So the moon only lights the path that you see directly in front of you, right? You can't look way out in the distance in the moonlight and see where the path is going. And I'm feeling that the guidance here I'm feeling for you is try not to get out too far ahead of yourself in your focus on the future and your what you want for the future, or what you believe can't happen, or you hope can happen but don't think it will, and that kind of stuff. I'm feeling as though some of you are looking toward, bottom line is, I feel like some of you are looking toward the future and feeling unclear about it, feeling unsteady about it, feeling unsure about it, wanting to know what's coming your way, but not being able to see it. And I feel like that focusing too far out on the future is kind of messing with your existence, your vibration, your point of attraction. Because sometimes when we think way out in the future, it's hard to imagine where we will be. It's hard to know, and you don't need to know. So I'm feeling with this moon card, I'm supposed to encourage you to focus on the near future and cleaning up your vibration surrounding that, raising your expectations surrounding that, and not getting too far out ahead of yourself. When you recognize in the moment that all is well, that well-being is dominant, that raises your vibration in that moment, and then it allows you to attract more thoughts, more emotions like that in the next moment and the next moment and the next moment, right? Sometimes when our thoughts get carried away with us, we start thinking into the future and thinking how we can't see how things are going to get better. We can't imagine what might come our way that might make us happier or whatever. We get caught up in that. This is about raising your vibration on in the now, so that the next moment improves. And then the moment after that, and the moment after that, and the moment, but taking it a moment at a time instead of getting too far out ahead of yourself. I'm hoping this makes sense. I know I'm kind of repeating myself here, but with this moon energy, I'm not sure I'm being clear. I'm not sure the clarity is coming to you. It's not about what we were talking about with the Five of Wands and the opening of getting stuck in what is. I'm not telling you to focus on what is. I'm telling you to focus on the now, the well-being of the moment, focusing in the now on what brings you joy, on what makes you happy, on what raises your vibration, and not worrying about what comes next and what comes next and what comes next. Because once you can gain that momentum, as you move down this road, as you move forward and move forward and move forward and move forward, you'll just be working on each moment at a time to raise your vibration and to feel good. Don't say to yourself, you know what, I'll worry about feeling good later. No, care about how you feel right now. That's a message I'm feeling for you with this moon card. Don't try to get too far ahead of yourself. Focus on making this a good moment, finding something to appreciate in this moment. And actually, that brings me to that Nine of Cups energy in the opening. Finding something to appreciate in this moment. And then finding something to appreciate in the next, and the next, and the next. Extremely high vibration. Your point of attraction will raise up so much. You will just love how you feel and the experiences that you have. So focus on that Nine of Cups energy and finding something to appreciate in every moment. Okay, let's move on to week 2. Okay, Gemini, let's see what messages we have for week 2. Messages, guidance. Okay, let's see. We have two cards. We have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands reversed, and I just got an immediate message of mind your own business and stop worrying about what other people are doing or saying. Okay, so now let me soften that and explain, but that I just want to put that immediate message out there. Okay, so what I'm feeling here with this Seven of Swords is, and the Six of Wands reversed, is that some of you need guidance to kind of tend to your own beliefs, your own, what's true for you, what works for you, what brings you clarity, and disregard what you think other people might be saying about you, or what other people might be doing that you don't like, or thinking people are talking behind your back, or even, okay, yeah, for some of you, you feel unsupportive, and it just struck me that this figure is even looking back at these people like, you guys don't support me and you guys aren't there for me. But dear Gemini, when you focus on what other people are doing and what other people are saying, and whether you think they support you or not, whether you think they are there for you or not, whether you think they are saying good things or bad things about you, when you focus on that, you are allowing other people's ways of being, existing, what have you, to muddy up your experience, your vibration, your attraction. You lower your vibration and your point of attraction when you focus on what other people are doing. Unless you're focused like, oh, I'm so happy for you, but that's not what I'm feeling here. I think some of you need to be reminded that, you want to stick to your own swords in this case, right? I also just got keep your ideas to yourself. Okay, so this won't necessarily resonate with everyone, but some of you might have some, I don't know, innovative ideas or innovative plans, and you're supposed to keep them to yourself because other people might not support them. And Gemini, the number 7, we have the 7 of Swords. The number 7 is a very spiritual number. I'm thinking that some of you are expanding your spiritual horizon. You're gathering up, you're attracting new knowledge, new understandings, and you're, again, expanding your spiritual library in a sense. And you've got some new ways of looking at the world. You've attracted new truths to you, things that you feel are true. And some of you are either concerned that others won't support you, or you've experienced it, they will not support you. So if you have attracted to yourself some new spiritual beliefs that you kind of feel like you want to share, or you wish other people understood, it's not uncommon for maybe family members to not support you in changing spiritual beliefs. You may have been raised to believe in certain things, but your life experience throughout it, you have attracted more and more knowing, deep knowing to yourself. And that some of the things that you may have been taught, for you, they're not true anymore, and you might even think they never were true. And that there will be people that don't support you. So I feel like keep it to yourself. And even if you have some proprietary knowledge or ideas, you might want to keep those to yourself too. Aside from any a spiritual thing, if you have some new innovative proprietary, that's not even a word that's normally in my vocabulary, but if you've got some new fresh ideas, I feel like you should be keeping them to yourself, at least for now, because either others might not support them or you might not be able to trust them. So yeah, these messages are kind of in several different places. So again, take anything that resonates with you. I mean, if it's, new knowledge, if it's unsupportive people, whatever it is, don't let anyone else affect your vibration. Don't let the naysayers affect you. Don't let the unsupportive people affect you. You are responsible for, well, you are the only one who can be responsible for your own vibration. So when you have those naysayers or those unsupportive people, I just got the word rude for some of you, you might have some rude people, you really want to turn your attention away from them and focus on, I feel like focus on whatever it is you are amassing here. You're amassing some sort of knowledge or knowledge base just came to me. Whatever that is, focus on that and leave the naysayers behind. Okay, so that's it, I think, for week 2. Let's move on to week 3, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, the cards have been reshuffled and we are ready for week 3 messages. What do we have for Gemini for week? Oh, Gemini. Only one card jumped out, but amazing, beautiful. Okay, this could mean so many different things to so many people, but it is a wonderful, amazing energy of a brand new journey, a brand new experience, new energy, new fresh energy, new inspiration, fiery, active. I love it. Okay, so Gemini, some of you have some new innovative idea for something. Some, as I tried to say earlier, proprietary knowledge or something like that, right? So some of you may be embarking on a new direction or journey with something like that. Some of you have been, again, attracting a new spiritual direction to you. Ooh, I feel like some of you are going to take some new understanding of life or new understanding of the universe and embark on a spiritual journey that will bring you so much joy, enlightenment, and expansion. There is so much potential here in this energy. I mean, I love it. Specifically, again, it will be different for each of you. I just got the feeling for some of you, it might be a new relationship. Oh, in the opening, we were talking about a deepening friendship. Ooh, you might be embarking on a really deep spiritual relationship or friendship with someone else who sees things your way, who has something to add to who you are, and you have something to add to the being of that person also. Some of you are going on this journey with another person. You are like, it's the start of something. I feel as though for some of you, you're bringing something to the table. The other person is bringing something to the table. And now this Ace of Wands is the two of you kind of starting this relationship together. Again, whether it's a friendship or something more than that, it's just really, deep. I feel like you really understand each other, and like it's going to be like this maybe lifelong friendship, this meaningful friendship, this friendship that is, I feel like, almost meant to be, or again, other kind of relationship. It's like a meant to be feeling, a meant to be relationship, as you're, in approximately the third week of this month. Again, times are approximate. You might experience this beforehand, you might experience this after. Now, remember, Gemini, the cards are really not, at least in my reading, I don't really consider them as predictors of something etched in stone. This energy is here for the taking, but I'm feeling compelled to tell you to be open to a new relationship with someone that is going to be deep, meaningful, and spiritual, and evolving came to me. Okay. And if it's not a relationship with someone else, again, some of you have new ideas to work with. Some of you have new information and spiritual truths that you're working with also. And these are, this is the start of a meaningful journey forward for some of you. So, you really need to allow this energy in. Your vibration has to be high to attract this. So keep that vibration as high as you can and allow whatever this Ace of Wands is for you, allow it in, my beautiful Gemini friends. I love this energy for you. It is amazing. So, take that wand and run with it. Okay, let us now move on to week 4. Okay, the cards have been shuffled for week 4, so let us see what we get, Gemini. Wow, a couple of cards almost jumped out, but then they just kind of like, they jumped up and then just sat back down into the deck. Interesting. I'm really feeling like kind of a hyper excited energy here, Gemini. Nothing is jumping out. I feel like there's so much to say maybe, and I don't know. What is it, Gemini? Okay, that's like half the deck, so that's not meant to be, but maybe the cards wanted to be in a different order before they jump out. I mean, that's usually what the case is. Oh, there we have it. 3 cards jumped out, dear Gemini. Ooh, interesting. We have the Knight of Swords reversed, followed by the 8 of Swords reversed, followed by the Wheel of Fortune upright. Interesting, Gemini. Okay. So I think we'll start with the Knight of Swords reversed, since that was the one that was on top. So I'm sensing a resistance to move forward in your truth. So now we're in, approximately the 4th week of July, or the end of whatever month you might have attracted this message to you. We're moving toward the end of the month. And, we were talking about those possibly proprietary ideas, or the spiritual journey, the possible partnership with someone else and moving forward with that person. Okay, I'm sensing a resistance to that. It's like you amassed those 7, that 7 of Swords, where you were amassing information, you were attracting to you, you were gathering up and taking it all in. And it's kind of like you're resisting the progress here. And that's kind of natural and normal, my dear Gemini friends, right? It's kind of like we take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Of course, it's not exactly the 2 steps and the 1 step, but it's like we make that forward progress and then we slip back again. But that's actually normal, because if we kept making forward progress, it would almost be impossible to make forward progress, I guess, without the stepping back now and then. Because we need to clarify, we need experiences that bring us some contrast so that we can clarify and expand. And what I'm sensing here is that you've been making such strides that there's almost a little trepidation here, and you're questioning whatever that Ace of Wands is. Maybe you're holding back, and it might even be that you've been putting so much energy into that Ace of Wands experience that you're almost a little tired and need to kind of pull back. And for some of you, though, I am sensing here with the Eight of Swords reversed, is that you are kind of big time holding yourself back. There's like a lot of resistance here for some of you, but I'm feeling like you're ready to let it go. You're ready to release it and let it go. So it's kind of like, I'm feeling as though this Knight of Swords in reverse is very brief, and and the Knight of Swords is a really like swift energy. I feel like a get in, get out. So what I'm feeling is your resistance is kind of brief. It kind of like maybe you have a bad night's sleep and you wake up and you're not feeling very happy, you're not in a high vibration, and the doubt starts to creep in. The doubt, the negative self-talk, the doubt about this Ace of Wands, whatever it is for you, whether it's moving forward on a project or it's something to do with a relationship or a friendship or whatever it is that you're having self-doubt. But I'm feeling like it's short-lived. You catch yourself and you're ready to let go of that and step back into your power, because the 8 is the number of power here. And this is self-limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, thinking poorly of yourself and your situation, thinking that you're stuck. But you're ready to let that go here. You're ready to release it and step back into your power. So I'm really feeling as though this brief setback in this 4th week time period approximately, I'm feeling as though it's short-lived and you're ready to let go of whatever is holding you back. You're ready to let go of it's really all in your mind. It's always in the mind. It's always our mind that is holding us back from making the advancements that we want to make, making the advancements that or taking advantage of the opportunities that we attract to us. I was going to say that present themselves, but honestly, it's that we attract to us. It's all attraction. And then you're able to step back into your power, regain your power, let go of this energy, right? Because you have this card in reverse. You're ready to let this go. You had that moment of not believing in yourself, but you're letting it go now. And you're allowing the good fortune to come in. You're allowing that positive momentum to pick up, and you're rolling on into the next month on a positive note. So even with some setbacks here, and these setbacks might even be for those of you who resonated with the 4 of Cups reversed or even the 5 of Wands reversed, where you had some contradictory vibration and thoughts and such. But you've learned so much along the way this month that you know not to get caught up in the negative thoughts, the doubts, the fears. You know not to get caught up in that. You've learned how to step back into your power. You've learned to recognize those negative thoughts for what they are. And you've learned how to turn the tables and keep the positive momentum going. Actually, I don't even feel like this positive momentum really ever stopped for you, I feel as though this was an opportunity to put your new understanding of you and how the power of your thought matters. I feel like this is the opportunity to almost test yourself. Yes, test yourself. You tested yourself, and you were able to let it go because you have this wheel of fortune, this positive momentum as you're moving out of this month into the next. Enjoy this energy and keep it going. How do you keep it going? You keep focusing on the positive. You find things to appreciate. You know what? Go through your days. I mean, if you have to make, write something on your hand that you will see, or that old-fashioned thing of like tying a string around your finger to remind you of something. If you have to do something like that to remind you of it, Gemini, do it. But you want to try to keep this positive momentum going by living in a vibration of appreciation. Appreciation is really, I said that really weird, right? Appreciation. You want to, by living in appreciation, that's about as high a vibration as you can get. When you find things in your experience to appreciate, you will attract more things to appreciate. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune is about. Positive momentum and the continual attraction of wanted, pleasant experiences, and even joyful, exhilarating experiences, and just good fortune in general, on all different levels. The little things that make your day wonderful, and the major things, the major joys and fun and excitement of life. So what a note to end on, the Wheel of Fortune as your final card for the month of July, or whatever month you're viewing this. So let's move on to additional messages, my dear Gemini friends. Okay, let's see if we can get a Law of Attraction card for Gemini. Okay, we have one here. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. Okay, this is kind of what we were just talking about as far as finding things to appreciate. When you enjoy people, you are appreciating them. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. That's exactly what we were talking about. Okay, but in this case, it's specific to other people. I want great relationships. I so enjoy nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people, and I love knowing that this planet is abundant with them. It seems that the more I enjoy people, the more people whom I enjoy come into my experience. I love this time of spectacular co-creation. Okay, so anyone who resonates with, this message is for anyone, but in particular, anyone who resonated with the Two of Cups in the opening, it's even especially for you. But again, this is a universal message for sure. But I feel as though your vibration is so high and you're appreciating other people that you have attracted this person to you, this friendship or this love relationship. And you've attracted someone you can enjoy spending time with, someone who is nice, clever, funny, energetic, and stimulating, someone who gets you. So this is a really wonderful, powerful message. Wonderful, powerful message. Just as I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. I love that. You don't even need to read this entire thing. Just remember, enjoy people, and the people you enjoy will show up in your experience. Okay, let us get an Angel of Light card also for you, Gemini, before we go. Can we get an Angel of Light card for Gemini? Oops. Okay, that's a whole bunch. We just want one or even two. We can go with two. We can even go with three, but not, oh wow. These cards are big and awkward and they're just all falling out of my hands, Gemini. I don't know what's going on. It must be this excited energy that I'm feeling for you. Okay. Ooh, we have laughter. Ooh, let's see what laughter says. Laughter's got to be a good one. Laughter. We were just talking about enjoying people. And, the thing I like to do most with people is laugh. I love being around funny people who tell funny stories. I like when I can be funny and other people find my stories or just my one-liners funny. I just love, laughing is my favorite thing to do. Okay, laughter. Laughter is a wonderful healer. It shakes out fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer, and more relaxed. Remember that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So make light of difficulties and see the funny side of situations. Laugh at yourself and with others. When you relax and laugh, your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which can transform difficulty into delight. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. So be merry, joyous, and fun-filled. And the affirmation says, I see the humor in everything. Well, the affirmation is a powerful message in and of itself. I see humor in everything. If you can laugh at your mistakes, if you can laugh at the things that go wrong, if you can take them lightly and recognize that there's nothing serious going on here, then you can maintain that high vibration. You can keep that wheel of fortune energy going. You can keep that positive momentum rolling. And laughter is such a great way to do that. It really, really is. I mean, it is such a light energy that it makes sense that this card says your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which can transform difficulty into delight. When you are feeling happy and light and laughing, you are in the mode to receive inspiration, to receive ideas, right? When we're down and closed off, we're not open to the inspirations that we can get from the energies of the universe. But when you're light and happy and laughing, that's a great time to receive inspiration. So laughter, such a high vibration, my Gemini friends, and a really, really, really positive note to end on. So Gemini, thank you for joining me here at High Priestess Influence. Remember, there are timestamps. If throughout the month you want to come back and check on a specific week or message or have a reminder of any sort, there are timestamps in the description box and the comments. So Gemini, enjoy this month, recognize your power and your beauty, and I will see you again soon.